The three and missed just about everything. Not a clear rebound, but may have gotten fouled a bit on that shot. Sam Merrill on the right wing. He'll look to drive, attacks the rim, finishes at the rim, and gets the end one. Sam Merrill gives Utah State a 7-point lead, 42-35. He goes to the free throw line, but right now let's pause 10 seconds for local stations to identify themselves on the Aggie Sports Network.
Free throw line, Sam Merrill, shooting one.
Sam Merrill hits the free throw, gives Utah State their largest lead of 8, 43-35, with 19 minutes left to go here in the second half. Aggies show press. The Warriors able to break it. Eden on the left wing, picked up by McEwen. Hands over to Saavedra. Down low, pass stolen away by Utah State. Here comes Kobe. Aggies don't have numbers, but Merrill's going to cross court back to Kobe on the left wing. He'll take that three. Can't get it to go. Quinn Taylor tries to crash in to pull down a rebound, but Eden's able to come away with it. Eden, crossover dribble. Over to Cortez. Cortez to down low. Huckabee gets the reverse layup to go, and Live Pacific just isn't going away, Coach.
Yeah, we're giving them too good of a shots. We're closing out late, and they just driving past us, creating a shot for someone else. I'd like to see Kobe offensively get something going towards the basket.
Aggies lead by 6. Kobe attacks the basket, lays it up and in. They will not give him continuation, but they do call a foul.
Yeah,
and
I'm sorry. I just I think that's just a better game for him right now than standing outside shooting flat-footed threes.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. So Kobe set to inbound, hands over to Brown. Brown straightaway three, back iron won't go. And here comes Live Pacific with the rebound. Not a lot of offensive rebounds. Utah State's got 5, Live Pacific's got 3. Live Pacific coming into this game being out-rebounded on average nearly 9 rebounds a game. Cortez on the right blocks, loses the handles, able to regain it. Huckabee on the left wing. He thinks about a three, finally hands it over to Eden. He'll take the three, and that is way short. Will go out of bounds, and Utah State will have the ball.
Yeah, both offenses are really a spread offense. They're kind of a 5-out offense. There's not a lot of guys around the rim to get rebounds. So, unless we can get something with the ball inside, it's probably what we're going to look at for the rest of the game.
Eden's missed his last 2 shot attempts at 13 points at the half. Kobe comes around the curl, shoots the three, and buries the three.
It's a good play off a down screen from Quinn.
Yep, 46-37. Aggies up by 9. 17-20 left to go here in the ball game. Eden, no press from the Aggies, crosses the timeline. Huckabee trying to work into the lane, can't find anything. Keeps the dribble, though, and lays it up and in as the Aggies relaxed a bit defensively, thinking he was going to pass out of it.
Yeah, it's just defensively, there's not a lot of urgency. We're really not putting any pressure on the ball, and we're just kind of chasing it around.
Brown to Taylor, over to McEwen on the right wing. Down low to Brown. Brown lays it up and in. You can have that all day.
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually just a little misdirection, and we throw the back door.
48-39, 9-point lead for the Aggies, 16:45 left to go. Aggies offensively have been slick. It's on the defensive side where they've had some issues. Eden throws an elbow into McEwen, no fouls called. Hands over to Cortez. Kobe may have been taking a few acting classes too on that one. Eden over to Huckabee, takes a long three and misses everything. Air ball, and the students that aren't on Christmas vacation that are here at the game lets him know about it.
Yeah, better defensive stance there. I thought we had a little bit more urgency. We kind of pressured them into taking a flat-footed shot.
All right, Utah State with Kobe McEwen getting set to cross the timeline. Over to Quinn Taylor on the left wing. Taylor hands over to McEwen. McEwen attacks, step back, three, up, and got it. Wants the foul, won't get it, but he still buries the three, and Kobe McEwen starting to fill it here in the second half.
Yeah, it's a good confidence builder here. That basket's going to get larger and larger.
Yep. 51-39, Utah State with a double-digit lead for the first time tonight. Eden on the right wing being guarded by Kobe. Eden, cross court, over to Noble, baseline three, buried it. And if you heard that slap, that's from Tim Duryea slapping the table because another defensive breakdown for Utah State. Brown up top, straight away, outside the three-point line. Over to Perry. Perry into the lane. Tries to get the shot up. Is fouled before he does so. And I believe he will go to the free throw line when we come back. 51-42, Aggies lead by 9 over Live Pacific when we come back on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield.
For ophthalmology.
With those last 2 threes, Kobe McEwen now in double figures. He's got 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Also Sam Merrill with 6 points, Quinn Taylor with 10. Brown is your leading scorer, though, with 16 points on 7 of 10 from the field. He's also pulled down a board as well as dished out assists. The Aggies lead in the rebounding category with 19 boards as opposed to 15 for Live Pacific, who is still led in scoring by Mark Eden, who's got 13 points on the night, Coach. But you feel like Utah State's poised to really run away and hide, but credit Live Pacific, they keep reeling them back in.
Yeah, Eden's a fine player. He just toys with us. He just kind of penetrates it a little bit, pulls it back, then just kind of rushes past us and creates us to be a little out of sorts defensively. So I think when the Aggies look at the game film, they're going to see a lot of things that they could have done a lot better that all are fixable errors. They're just not playing hard enough defensively.
All right, going to the free throw line is Julian Perry. Aggies lead by 9, 51-42. Perry's first free throw is up and good. He'll have one more. Steps up to the line for shot number 2. And gets it to go. 53-42, Aggies lead by 11. Kobe was 3 for 3 in the game against Utah. All on one trip as he was fouled on a 3-point shot. Tonight he's 4 for 4 from the line.
Yeah, Julian, he does a good job, and it's good to have him back. He's just such a leader and presence on the floor defensively and offensively. He's starting to contribute more and more.
Kind of a calming force out there. Huckabee working on Taylor. Hands over to Noble, back to Huckabee. He'll take that 3 from the right wing and missed it. That's 3 misses on the 3, but Live Pacific's able to get the offensive rebound, which should not happen against Utah State. McEwen tussling with Cortez, and they're going to get Kobe with that foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hang around like this, and you can see the frustration in Coach Durier as well. We're just not playing quite with enough aggression and urgency on defense.
Yeah, 11-point lead for Utah State, but the Warriors aren't going away anytime soon. Inbound over to Cortez on the left baseline, trying to work on Isby. Instead, Saavedra gets the ball on the left wing. He hands back over to Eden. Eden tries to cross over Kobe but can't get it, so he hands it over to Noble, who will drive on the right baseline, leave it short, and Diogo Brito brings down the board. Quickly hands over to Kobe. Kobe wants to run, but a bad cross-court pass is stolen away by Noble, and Utah State turns it over. Here comes Eden going the other way. Eden, again, crosses over, and Kobe's forced to foul him intentionally because the kid who is 5'8" just made Kobe look a little silly out there.
That's just a frustration foul, and it comes off just a hard dribble. We're not in a defensive stance. We're not bending our knees with our butts down, ready to guard anybody. We're standing straight up, and he's just going right past us.
3 team fouls for each team in the early going in this one. Aggies lead by 11, 53-42 with 14 minutes left to go and change here in the first half. Eden again being guarded by Kobe. Over to Cortez. Cortez, a down low pass is finally kicked over for a baseline 3 by Saavedra. He can't get it, but another offensive rebound pulled down by Live Pacific as Lister pulls it down, but then picks up his foot and travels with it and turns the ball back over to Utah State.
Fortunate there. I think Live Pacific's just outplaying us a little bit, hustling.
Just being the aggressors.
Yeah, just being the aggressors. And I think we can score so easily that we're just kind of relying on that right now. That's a bad combination for a team in this type of game.
Henson inbounds over to McEwen. Good to see Henson, who left the game earlier with an injury to his left leg, but he's back out and going. Isby with the ball, hands back to McEwen, thinks about a 3, instead pulls back, and they're going to go a foul away from the basket on Eden, and Utah State will hold on to the ball. Eden's not happy with that call. Kobe set to inbound underneath his own basket. Over to Brito. Brito wants to drive. Cross court over to Kobe, who thinks about a baseline 3. Instead will drive cross court the other way to Henson, who buries the 3 from the right wing.
There we go. Good to see him make one.
Aggies up by 14, 56-42, largest lead of the game. Into the lane goes Saavedra. He's unable to get anything. Ball is deflected out of bounds. Live Pacific will hold on to it. 13:54 left to go in the ball game. 25 seconds left on the shot clock. Back up top to James Noble, number 4. Back to Eden. Mark Eden with 13 points over to Cortez on the right wing. Back to Eden. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Warriors patient on this series. Saavedra will drive, attack the basket, won't go. Quinn Taylor altered the shot, and here comes Isby going the other way. Off the rebound. Isby forced to pull up. Hands over to Kobe. Back over to Brito on the left wing. Brito waits. Back to Kobe. Down low to Taylor. Great pass, but Taylor can't finish at the rim. Kobe gave him a great look, and Quinn Taylor just couldn't get it to go down. Wide open underneath the basket. Eden, underneath pass. Layup up and in by Ches Lister. He can finish at the rim. And it is once again Live Pacific cutting the lead down to 12, 56-44. Coach's timeout. We'll take it as well. 13:04 left to go here in the ball game. It's Utah State 56, Live Pacific 44 on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield. 6:44, Aggies lead by 12 with 13:04 left to go here in the second half. And there's been plenty of opportunities, and I think you brought up a really good point, Coach Becker, when you said that, you know what, things are going so well offensively for Utah State that you can kind of have a kind of lackadaisical effort on the other end defensively.
Yeah, absolutely. It's lackluster. I mean, it's just they're not putting enough pressure on the ball, and when they do, they're not in a defensive stance. I mean, this game's all about, you know, kind of just getting through it for the Aggies, and when that happens, if you're scoring your ball, that's fine. But we're giving up way too many points to a school that, you know, on paper you probably shouldn't. Now, credit them; they're doing a fine job moving the basketball, but we need to bear down and get this to a 20-point lead before the next media.
And they're more than capable of doing it, too. All right, Julian Perry into the lane. Dish off the glass. Got it to go, and he's fouled. Julian Perry flexes to the Aggie faithful, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, there's a good timeout. I mean, make no doubt about it. That Coach Duryea taking a timeout there is to make a point, and Julian came out as a senior and answered the bell.
Perry steps to the free throw line. Do I dare say it? Perfect tonight? Yes, I can, because he buried that one. So for Perry, he's now 5 for 5 from the line. The Aggies lead by 15, 59-44, 12:57 left to go in the ball game.
I like Perry. He's out there talking to his teammates, getting them fired up here on defense, standing at half court, just waiting to guard him. All
right. Lister crosses the timeline. Eden is actually not out on the court. I think that's his first break tonight. Huckabee over to Cortez on the left wing. Cross court, nearly stolen away by Ensign. Lister has the ball go off his foot, but he's fouled before then by Utah State. They're going to get Perry with the foul. First foul for Perry. That's the 4th team foul for Utah State. 5 team fouls for Live Pacific. Lister's got to inbound. Holds on to it. Finally gets it over to Cortez on the right baseline. Back over to Lister. Lister holds. Swings it over to Todd. Elijah Todd, who's now into the game.
Different team without...
Huckabee on the left wing. Gets into the lane. Has to dish it over to Cortez. Cortez with 1 second. Cortez is not going to... They're going to count it? There's no way he got that shot off in time. Well, they'll give it to him. Cortez lays it up and in about a second or two after the shot clock, but they let it go. 59-46, 13-point game with 12:07 left to go. Sam Merrill on the curl. 3-point shot attempt is good. And Sam Merrill buries the 3.
Second time we've ran that play, and it's just really effective. Coming off a ball screen, we're able to get our feet set and pull up. Good.
62-56, Aggies with their largest lead of 16. 11:50 left to go. Cortez trying to drive on Taylor. Taylor with him every step of the way. Finally puts a hook shot up, misses it, and Sam Merrill pulls down the board. Sam Merrill fakes the dish, attacks the rim, hits hard on after a foul, hits the court hard, and he'll go to the free throw line. Tonight's been a pretty good night. Second free throw is up and good, and the Aggies from the free throw line tonight are 10 of 12.
Yeah, you know, the woes are behind us, I think, and a lot of that, you know, just comes from getting over that first game back after the BYU game. Oh, fake timeout there, fake timeout.
All right, Aggies lead by 18, 64-46, with just under 12 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Huckabee picked up by Brito. Eden still not on the court for Live Pacific. Huckabee double teamed, has to swing it back over to Todd. Todd on the right wing, guarded closely by Perry. Finally has to go over to Noble, who will crank a three and can't get it to go. But there for an offensive rebound is Lister. And Lister's going to attack the rim with the left hand. He can't get it to go, but he gets his own rebound. Finally ripped away by Brown. It goes out of bounds and will stay with Live Pacific. But there goes Ches Lister with a couple of offensive boards there for Live Pacific.
Yeah, he just flies around. He's playing harder right now than we are.
Quinn Taylor comes out. Henson comes in. And Brown also into the game for Utah State. Eden, now here comes Eden into the lane. Ball is blocked on the shot attempt by Perry, and here comes Kobe. 3-on-2, dishes it low to Henson, who lays it up and in. Aggies lead by 20. There's your 20-point lead, Coach, 66-46. Eden crosses the timeline, 10:53 left to go here in the game. Huckabee on the right wing, into the lane, push shot, up and good.
It's a little tough to play here tonight, too. There's not a lot of atmosphere. Without the students, it's not very loud. Oh, he traveled. He did.
Henson picked up a foot before he dished off over to Burrito, and they got him with the travel with 10:38 left to go.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's just in a bad position there. He just needs to keep dribbling and maybe force the issue. Go till someone stops you.
Yeah. Utah State's made 7 out of their last 8 buckets in this game. Eden on the right wing, drives, crossover, and just can't, runs into a brick wall, so he's going to hoist a long three, can't get it to go, and there goes Utah State with the rebound as Brown's able to come back and corral that thing.
Yeah, we should be able to stretch it here a little bit. I think Pacific's kind of hit the wall, and this is a good spot for us to get up by 30.
Aggies lead by 18, 66-48, 10 minutes left to go. Kobe, straightaway three, won't go, back iron. Rebound brought down by Todd. Todd is picked up by Burrito, who's not giving him a free pass down the court. Swings it back over to Huckabee. Huckabee wants to cross into the lane. Ball is deflected away by Burrito, but unable to come up with it on a push shot. Won't go, and there's Julian Perry with the rebound to Burrito. Burrito, no-look pass to Julian Perry, who lays it up and in. Wow. 68-48, 20-point game. As Burrito with the assist of the night so far.
Yeah, I'm going to need to see that one again. That was a nice play.
Eden goes back door on the pass, but the shot won't fall for Lister in Utah State with Burrito and the ball going the other way. Burrito's feeling it. Off the glass, won't go. Burrito's feeling pretty good about himself. Tried to push the issue a little bit. Didn't have numbers and couldn't get the layup to go for him. Huckabee, another open look down low and another missed opportunity by Ches Lister. Live Pacific's had a lot of open looks. Here comes a baseline three for Henson. Rattles around and gets it to go. The three ball falls for Utah State. The Aggies lead by 23, 71-48. There's a whistle immediately after. And they got Brown on the foul, but it was after the shot, so the shot still counts. But Brown gets saddled with a foul. That's the 5th team foul for Utah State. Live Pacific with 6. 8:51 left to go in the ballgame. Aggies with their largest lead of 23.
A pretty cleanly played game, foul-wise. I think dribble penetration by both teams leads to that a little bit.
Live Pacific 1 out of their last 9 shot attempts. As the Aggies playing much better defensively, and Live Pacific has kind of ran out of gas a little bit. Eden over to Cortez, who will take a straightaway three and gets it to go. Used every part of the rim, but finally got it to drop. And cuts the lead back down to 20, 71-51 with 8:25 left to go. Burrito into the lane. Kiss off the glass, won't go. It was blocked away by Huckabee, and the ball goes out of bounds, and they say off Utah State, so Live Pacific gets the ball back.
Yeah, it's just kind of, you make a little run, and then we just kind of fall back a little bit into the doldrums. It's a hard game to play without a lot of atmosphere behind it.
Aggies have outscored Live Pacific 31-16 here in the second half, lead by 20, 71-51. Noble down low to Cortez on the left blocks. He's double teamed, has to swing it all the way over to Huckabee, who drives base, won't go. Quinn's there to pull down the rebound. Quinn Taylor with a nice board. Sam Merrill quickly going the other way for Utah State. Over to McEwen, who will take a long straightaway three and gets it to drop. And the Aggies push the lead back to 23. Kobe's filling it here in the second half.
Yeah, he's able to just jump up and shoot over the top of a littler defender.
Yeah, Kobe now with 14 points on the game. Eden, reverse layup over Quinn Taylor, gets it to go.
Can't guard his man, but man, he's shooting it in.
Quinn Taylor, who's 6'8", gives up a full foot.
Oops.
Kobe loses the ball off his foot. Fortunately, Brown's able to pick it up. Into the lane for Brown. Brown lays it up and in. Cortez didn't even want to touch him defensively.
Yeah, getting a little easier now offensively for the Aggies.
76-53, 23-point lead for Utah State. Lister, double team over to Cortez. Cortez will take that long three, and Cortez won't get it to go. Live Pacific's pretty much done in this game, as Utah State can pretty much park the car in the driveway. Under 7 minutes left to go in the game. Tim Duryea, head coach of the Aggies, gives some last-second instructions to Kobe. Kobe on the right wing, setting up the offense. Over to Merrill. He'll take a straightaway three, and he gets it to go. It's raining threes here for Utah State here in the second half. Hallelujah. 6:41 left to go.
Well, this becomes the confidence builder you were looking for. We're able to come off screens and just stroke it.
Brito, who pulled down the rebound. Brito waits into the lane, lays it up and in, and the Aggies lead by 31, 87-56, 4:50 left to go in the game.
Yeah, I think now, the Aggies, they just want the clock to run out, maybe get a couple new players in that haven't played yet, get some more experience. We see Abel running over here right now.
Abel Porter, who's given this team big minutes with a lot of guard injuries in the early part of the season, is going to get rewarded with some minutes here. Huckabee trying to post up Cortez, excuse me. Cortez picked up by Taylor. Going to work, cross-court over to Huckabee. Pump fakes the three, then steps inside the three-point line, loses the handle off the missed shot, and the ball will stay with Live Pacific with 4 seconds left to go after the badly missed three-point shot attempt.
Yeah, he shot that just a little short there, but went right off of Aggie's shoulder, so we're going to need to guard for 4 seconds.
Kobe McEwen and Sam Merrill check out of this game, and their night is done. Inbound pass by Cortez is up and missed, and Abel Porter quickly running the point the other way. 4:13 left to go. Aggies lead by 31. Porter dishes over to Brown. Brown gets into the lane, lays it up, and gets it to go. And the Aggies now just need to essentially park this car in the driveway and call it good.
Yeah, Brown's just really having his way. He's got a smaller defender on him all night, and he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do.
Brown leading all scorers with 18 points. Actually, that gives him 20 points on the night. Eden attacking the lane, won't go, and Brown pulls down the board. Brown dishes over to Perry. Perry outside the three-point line straight away. Down low to Taylor on the left low blocks. Taylor nearly loses the handle and does, finally tipped away, and here comes Huckabee off the turnover. Over to Eden. Eden attacking the rim, pulls it back out. Long three-point shot attempt by Cortez is missed, and Brito pulls down the board. 3:18 and counting left to go. Aggies up 89-56. Brito will take a left baseline three, won't go. Quinn Taylor's there for the rebound. Dish it over to Brown. Brown gets in the lane, and his layup won't go. He had a good look, and that shot didn't fall for him. So Eden crossing the timeline. We're now officially under the 3-minute mark. Eden swings it over to Noble. Noble's going to attack that left baseline. Gets the shot up against Perry, won't go, but Perry gets the foul. 89-56, we'll take another timeout. As Live Pacific about to empty their bench, we'll let you know who's coming into the court for them when we come back on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield. Aggies lead by 33, 89-56. Remember, Utah State will play Wednesday against Youngstown State and then have a full week off after that. Sit back, enjoy a little Christmas, and then enjoy that Christmas because not a lot of days off after that, Coach, because you open up San Jose State and Mountain West Conference play on the 27th, and you're off and running in conference play.
Yeah, and absolutely. And the conference travel setup, it's just kind of so goofy. You're playing the home and away during the same week, and they're coming right at you one after another. Do
you prefer that, or would you like the travel partners where you're home for a week and then gone for 4 or 5 days on a stretch?
Yeah, I like the travel partners. I thought it was it gave you a little bit more balance. It's hard to just the short trips are actually kind of hard sometimes because you can't really plan to get anything done academically. So I like the travel partners.
Dwayne Brown Jr. with 20 points on the night, 9 of 13 from the field, 1 of 3 from beyond the three-point line. He's played 24 minutes in this game, and he is still out on the court. By the way, he's also pulled down 3 boards. Little wet spot. Diogo Brito's out there and says, you know what, I'll take care of it. It's a guy who's all everything out there. As Noble gets set to take a free throw, the Aggie band, getting a little bored, just starts singing Christmas carols. And why not? It's the holiday spirit, you know. Noble's first free throw is up and missed. So who knew Jingle Bells could throw you off your game like that? Porter on the right wing. Goes baseline over to Brown. Brown to Crew Ainge, who's now into the game. Crew had some big moments there in the first half. Give and go to Brown, who attacks the rim and lays it up and in. Brown with 22 points, and the Aggies lead 91-56. Can we hit a hundo tonight, Coach?
I hope so. Free tacos for everybody. Oh, wait, we don't do that anymore.
Yeah, those were the good old days. Yeah. Noble on the right wing, trying to drive, swings it over to Todd, who will take a 3, won't go. Crew Ainge pulls down the board, and the Aggies want to run, crossing the timeline. No numbers for Crew, but he doesn't care. He's going to attack, gets into the rim, gets to the lane, and gets the offensive foul.
Got to kick that out. Abel's sitting there ready for a 3. And
Abel kind of slides like, hey, I'm not getting a lot of time these days. I want to hit my 3.
Yeah, Crew will find himself offensively eventually. Right now, you know, he's just a little in between. I like Abel's offensive game. I love Crew's defensive game, so we need to morph those two together right now.
Elias Zidane comes into the game, is running the point. It appears Eden's night is done, and he's a fun player to watch. Long pass, cross court, 3-point shot attempt is missed as Dean Waltz into the game, couldn't get it to go, but gets the rebound, draws the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. Aggies lead 91-56. Live Pacific has gone scoreless in the last 4 minutes and 4 seconds. They're 0 for their last 7 as Waltz has a chance to snap that streak here in a second. 91-56. Shot is up and good. He'll have one more. As we mentioned, Aggies will have Youngstown State coming in on Wednesday. Waiting for the next free throw. Waltz gets it up and buries it. 91-58 with 1:55 left to go.
Yeah, so we'll probably take a little clock here. I can't imagine we'll get to 100, Scotty. I think we're going to have to grind it a little bit down the stretch.
Yeah, don't get greedy. Abel, 3-point line extended, gets a screen from Brown, works it over to Crew Ainge. Ainge over to Brown, who wants to go baseline. He swings it back over to Henson, who will take the 3, and that will not go. Foul underneath the basket, and they're going to give it to Brown. Nope, they'll give it to number 30, and that's Jacob Brummett for Live Pacific, and that'll send Brown to the free throw line.
Have a chance to add to his night.
Yep, 22 points. He is 1 for 2 from the free throw line, so has a chance to improve those numbers here a little bit.
So
we'll probably talk to Brown in the post-game show. Free throw is up on the 1-and-1, can't get it to go, and a foul down low, and they're going to get Abel Porter with the push.
Now we got to go shoot at the other end.
Yep. Apparently nobody's concerned about catching any flights.
No. Hopefully the weather's nice outside.
91-58, Aggies leading big, 1:33 left to go in this one. Now stepping up to the free throw line will be Timothy Johnson for the Live Pacific College Warriors. NAIA school out of California, 6-6 on the season. Johnson's free throw attempt on the 1-and-1 is not good. Rebound pulled down by Utah State. Perry will take a 3 from the right wing and bury it. 94-58, 1:22 left to go. Zidane on the left wing being guarded closely by Ainge. Swings it back over to Todd. Todd then hands back over to Zidane, who tries to get into the paint. Turnaround jumper inside the paint and nestles it home. Zidane, by the way, not a big guy either. He's another 5'8", 150-pound player for this team.
I want to see their measuring stick.
If you're 5'8" and you're pretty good at basketball, Live Pacific's got a home for you. Porter over to Perry. Perry on the left wing. 45 seconds left to go. Ainge gets a screen. Cross court, over to Henson, baseline three, won't go, but there is Brown for the rebound. He lays it up and in. And Brown's just padding those stats right now. He's got 24 on the night.
Yeah, he's just kind of been in the right place, the right time all night.
96-60, Aggies with a 36-point lead. And a foul is going to go against Julian Perry with 27 seconds left, and that's going to allow, I believe, Elijah Todd to go to the free throw line. Coach, you've officiated a few games. Do you know when to? You know, there's a time to swallow a whistle, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think what happened there, he kind of was forced to. It was a little bit of a foul, but the Life Pacific player lost the ball, and you
don't want to get him with a turnover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Mr. Ramos, he's a fine official. He's been around a long time. He fist bumps Julian right there, saying, I just had to do it.
Yeah.
So, nothing wrong there.
Todd makes the first free throw. Second free throw is up and good. 96-62 as Coach tells Abel Porter to sit on the basketball, and let's wrap this thing up. Although Dean Waltz is still guarding him closely. Forced Porter to hold on to it. Official goes over to Coach Dury and says, hey, they give you a pretty good workout tonight.
Yeah, you got your money's worth, that's for sure.
That's what you want. You win a game by 34, but they worked you a little bit, and they made you run your stuff and do some good things. Abel Porter hands the ball over to the official, and that is the ball game. Final score in this one, 96-62. Aggies win by 34 points tonight after only leading by 5 at the break. They outscore Life Pacific 56-27 in the second half. Post-game show comes up next. Aggies get the win tonight. Improve